In 1976, a group of believers shared a bold vision and dream to make a lasting impact on the city of Orlando. With a small group of people and very few resources, they began meeting at a home in College Park, laying the foundation for generations to come and marking the beginning of Orangewood Church. Over the past 50 years, we've planted churches, we've launched ministries into our city, but most importantly, we've witnessed lives transformed.
Our children, I think in 82 were around 12 and 8. And, we just look at our family of what Orangewood and that beginning did for us. And it changed my life, which Linda already was a Christian, but it just flowed down to where we got our kids involved, and those kids have produced us. 2 kids have produced 7 grandkids, and it has changed our whole group's focus and life-changing for all of us.
Along with creating disciples among our members, we've cultivated deep relationships with missionaries throughout our city and the world, nurtured young minds, and equipped students at Maitland Community Preschool and Orangewood Christian School to step confidently into life, all driven by one single mission: to invite every person into the life-changing story of Jesus. While many churches have struggled or even closed their doors since 2020, God's hand of blessing has been on Orangewood and our ministries. We have so much to be thankful for. Since then, Orangewood has increased church attendance by about 15% each year. Our children's ministry now has well over 100 kids attending on Sunday mornings, which is more than we've seen in a long time. We've also welcomed 304 new members since 2020. And just last year alone, we received 107 new members and celebrated 24 baptisms. In just 4 years, our largest ministry, Orangewood Christian School, has grown from 660 students to over 1,050 students. We've added tons of classroom space to the lower school. In just 3 years, it's already at capacity. And this brings us to where we are today. With all that God has done and the ways He's working at Orangewood, we face some unique challenges.
Currently in children's ministry, one of our biggest needs is space for our O-Kids program. So 1st through 5th grade, our O-Kids are awesome, they're amazing. Right now, we set up and take down our O-Kids space every week, kind of like a mini church plant. So everything's on wheels, everything gets laid out, everything gets picked back up, which is great and works great for us, but having a permanent space for our O-Kids would be amazing. For them to have a room that looks like them, that feels like them, that's age appropriate, that can stay theirs, that we can use throughout the week and use on Sundays would be really awesome, and yet also affirming that they matter in the life of the church.
As a school, we need classrooms. Today's population, we can serve them well today, but for 2 years, we knew that as our population grew, we would run out of spaces. Orangewood Church has been very kind to us this school year to allow us to use some of its dedicated rooms as part-time classrooms. So that worked for us in 2024, but it will not work for us moving forward. Because of our growth in all ministries, church, school, preschool, Maitland Community Preschool, there's just a need for more rooms. There's a need for more dedicated spaces.
Even our founding pastor, Chuck Green, knew we would need this space as part of the original vision back in 1986. Chuck and the leaders had a vision for a future worship center, additional educational space, and other ministry spaces on our campus. I believe now is the right time to fulfill those dreams. If we want to see God's mission go forth in even greater reality through Orangewood, we need this new space, and we need it now. This is why we are embarking on what we are calling the Generations Initiative. As we celebrate the last 50 years and look forward to the next 50, we've been drawn to this verse, Psalm 145, For one generation shall commend your works to another, and shall declare your mighty acts. The Generations Initiative is about creating space for us to grow, to serve, and to thrive in the next 50 years. To do that, we're focusing on two key areas: expanding capacity and improving functionality. We'll transform our gravel lot into a beautiful new building, giving Orangewood the space needed to expand the work that God is doing here. This new worship center will feature 800 seats for worship services, Orangewood Christian School fine arts performances and chapels. This building will also triple our gathering space and include family, nursing, and counseling rooms, along with a cafe. We're improving facilities for our children's ministry and Maitland Community Preschool by adding more rooms and creating an enhanced, more secure entrance, as well as an updated check-in and check-out areas. Additionally, a dedicated chapel for children's ministry will be available for use on Sundays and throughout the week. An outdoor patio and gathering space will be added, along with the relocation of our student ministry. In addition to our new worship center, we will create a distinct entrance for Orangewood Christian School that will enhance access and safety. Our current lobby will be transformed into a unique and welcoming environment for students and families. This project also includes 11 new classrooms, 4 special purpose STEAM rooms, a black box theater, music rooms, and renovations to our indoor athletic facilities. Let's be clear, building buildings is not a vision, but building buildings will give us the appropriate and adequate space to accomplish our vision and our mission. Friends, the Generations Initiative is about a call for all of us to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. It's an invitation as we embark on what is needed for the next generation and generations to come. As I stop and close my eyes, and I allow Psalm 145:4 to create an image in my mind of what could be, I can't wait to hear the stories. I can't wait to hear about the lives changed. Maybe it'll be the story of one of your kids. Maybe it's the story of one of your grandkids whose life will be changed by the decisions we make today. You and I have the opportunity and privilege to declare God's mighty acts to the next generation and to our city, so that every person may know that true and everlasting life is available to all who want it in the person of Jesus. Our goal is to welcome every child, every student, every man and woman, every person into the life-changing story of Jesus.